Nestled in the arid hills of Thebes, across the Nile from modern-day Luxor, lies a place called Deir el-Medina. This wasn't a city of pharaohs or nobles, but a humble village. Its residents, craftsmen, artisans and laborers, the skilled hands behind the magnificent tombs in the Valley of the Kings. These workers, though ordinary people, played an extraordinary role in ancient Egyptian society. For generations they labored tirelessly, carving out eternal resting places for their kings and ensuring the safe passage of their souls into the afterlife. The village, built specifically for these workers, provided a glimpse into their lives. We see remnants of their homes, workshops, and even their shrines. These structures, though modest, speak volumes about their daily routines, beliefs, and aspirations. Their lives were intricately linked with the grand tombs they built, yet their stories remained hidden for centuries. The community at Deir el-Medina was surprisingly well organized. A strict hierarchy dictated their lives, from the chief foreman overseeing the projects to the water carriers and stone polishers. Despite the demanding work, life in the village had its own rhythm. Families lived in mud brick houses, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of work and worship. Women played a vital role, managing households and raising children. They also participated in religious rituals and supported their husbands' work. Community ties were strong, neighbors helped each other, celebrated festivals together, and even shared recipes for bread and beer. Their shared purpose and close-knit community fostered a unique sense of identity. Imagine the sun rising over the desert, casting long shadows over the Theban hills. The workers would begin their day with a simple breakfast of bread and beer before heading in a group to the Valley of the Kings. The journey, on foot, took about an hour. Their workplace, the royal tombs, hidden deep within the mountains. Inside the tombs, the atmosphere was cool and dusty. The workers, using simple tools like copper chisels and wooden mallets, meticulously carved and painted the walls. They brought life to the walls, depicting scenes from the afterlife, gods and goddesses, and even scenes from their daily lives. The air buzzed with activity, the rhythmic clang of tools echoing through the chambers. After a long day's work, they returned to their village, exhausted but content. Section 4. Unmasking the Secrets. Surprising facts about Deir el-Medina. Life in Deir el-Medina wasn't all work and worship. These workers, much like us, had their own share of drama and intrigue. We know their stories because they left behind something unique. Thousands of written documents. These papyri, like ancient diaries and letters, give us an intimate glimpse into their lives, their loves, their squabbles, and even their crimes. We learn about strikes for better pay, petty thefts, and even love affairs. In a world where the afterlife was paramount, these workers weren't afraid to live life to the fullest. These records paint a picture of a vibrant community, far more complex and fascinating than we could have imagined. Section 5. The Legacy of the Tomb Builders. The legacy of Deir el-Medina extends far beyond the magnificent tombs they left behind. Their meticulous work preserving the bodies and souls of their kings was crucial to the ancient Egyptian belief system. They were not just laborers, but guardians of their culture, ensuring its continuity into the afterlife. Their written records, those treasure troves of daily life, offer us an unparalleled glimpse into the heart of ancient Egyptian society. They remind us that behind the grandeur of the pharaohs, behind the imposing monuments and intricate hieroglyphs, were ordinary people living, loving, and striving just like us. Their stories humanize history, making these ancient wonders all the more awe-inspiring.